All righty, guys. Welcome, 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 everyone. Let me go ahead and mute everyone and then just unmute in a minute, Marissa. I am Jessica Villareal, and I'm excited because there's 24 people on here already. It's been a crazy day. I look a hot mess, but it is all good. I'm going to, Lucy had a prior engagement. I think she's going to kind of peek on and off, but we're going to skip numbers for today. I'm going to pass it over to Marissa so she can give us any news she has, and then I will get started.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I really don't have a lot of news. I'm going to really just go through. I got two things I want to talk to you guys about. Make sure that when you're placing orders, you got to check your product status list. Literally, yesterday I went to place an order and Autumn Road Trip is out of stock. And I'm like, what? So double check. Yes, exactly, Jessica. I went like, whoop, let me go to my workstation. So double check your product status list and make sure that the products that you are offering are available. If not, what I do is I'll still place an order, and y'all directors can tell me if I'm doing it wrong, but I'll place the order, and then when their bar becomes available, I'll place it then. I mean, that's what I do because I'll get them their bar. But like on the product status list, it'll tell you when that bar will be available. So my goal is to place an order when it becomes available so that I can get them their order. So double check that. Really, really, really wanted to talk about just quickly September 1 and LTOs or this harvest collection. I did not order any Groots or any rockets, so I do not know how the queue went. You guys probably do, but the reports that I heard back was that it was awesome. Okay, that it was, it was minimal wait, although there were large numbers. The queue got through people really quick. So what's gonna happen for September 1 is the same thing. There's gonna be a queue. And I'm super excited about it because I remember when Jack came out last year, and if you guys know when Jack Skellington came out, 11 minutes gone. That's how quick it went. So if you have any pre-orders, I highly, highly recommend that you get on at 2 a.m. Go ahead, Ashley. I see you.
I know that I had originally posted something about the time.
You did.
But I remember seeing on the director page that that 2 a.m. time frame isn't 100% set in stone just yet. So as soon as we see what they post, we're waiting on it. We let y'all know the exact time frame for when Jack the Skeleton is going to launch, because I don't know if y'all noticed it on the director page, but they said that they may change that 2 a.m. time frame again on us. So we're waiting for the official time release.
Okay. Yeah. So on
I didn't know if y'all saw that. Sorry.
No, I didn't see that. I was just going what the workstation said. It still said 12, but there's a possibility. So check your workstation daily for that. But I wanted to also say about the LTO, if you're going to be placing orders, they are requesting that we do them separately, like from your catalog orders. In other words, do your harvest collection, do your harvest or any scent of the month or warmer of the month, do them separately to allow time to get in and get out. Apparently we only have a minimal amount of time in the queue and nobody can get back in unless we get out. So I think like if you have your PWS up and you've got your workstation up, you're occupying space. So in other words, it's just, you got to get out of it. So a quick tip, if you're trying to get your rewards, which everybody should get rewards, create your party link ahead of time, the day or two before. So What I do is I always go through, when I'm trying to get in and out on the LTO, I always go through my PWS and order mine. That's how I do it. I already know I'm going to pay shipping. So what I do is I split the shipping between my customers and who I'm doing pre-orders for, because that's just the way I'm going to get in and get out. So when I go through my PWS, then I make sure I'm in my party for harvest or warmer of the month or online orders, however you label your party, your parties, however you create them. And I make sure I'm in those so that I get my rewards. So make sure those are set up first and foremost so that you don't lose you get your rewards. I want my free stuff. I know you guys do too. So let's see. What else? I think that's really all I wanted to talk about, since that's a big deal right now. Just make sure you are upfront with your customers and let them know that it's a possibility that you may not get it. So Director Fifi Fitzgerald, she had a really good thing on the director page. I'm sure the director saw it. She is letting them know, of course, we can refund. I will tell you, I had to refund one last year because of this. They didn't want to wait. And you know what? That's good for them. You know, I mean, it's whatever works with them. If they didn't want to wait the delivery time, which I still got my warmer, but they didn't want to wait delivery. I refunded the money. But just be upfront with them and let them know that the refund is available. But what Fifi was talking about, the director, was offer a backup plan. Like, you know, when you're contacting them about their payment this weekend, ask them, hey, is there something else? Like, I will be there. I will try to get your warmer. It is on my list to do. You're on my list. I'm going to get it done for you. But because of the high, the anticipation, and people love this warmer, it's a possibility that it could go away. Is there something else I can get you? And then offer the Christmas warmers, or she was saying anything else in the harvest that, or just anything else as gifts, so that you don't lose your PRV. Because I can tell you right now, I'm sitting on 500 PRV for day one, and that's what I'm doing with all of my people, because I don't want to lose the PRV, because I would have to refund it if I don't get the warmers. But I'll be up trying to get those warmers. So that's really, I think that's it. The flour and the 3-pack of bars, if y'all saw that in the harvest collection, that's not coming out till September 8th. So if you're taking pre-orders for those, no, those won't be available till September 8th. But if any of the directors have anything else to say about LTOs, go ahead, chime in. But that's really what I wanted to say mainly.
Yes, I am going to just say this. Just like the girl said, I know that I have one of my new girls on, and one of her questions earlier, yes, I just muted Ashley. One of her questions earlier was how do my customers get these new things, right? So I'm gonna have a conversation with her separately, but I want you guys to know, anybody that has not been through a catalog season like this, this is maybe your first one. I'm gonna tell you first and foremost, and look, you are your own business owner, but I'm gonna tell you something, and especially since we're talking about Instagram and social media right now, it's gonna be rough. September 1 is gonna be rough. There's no way around it, but guess what? It's a business. We gotta deal with it. And just be blessed and grateful that you got products that Scentsy, that people can't get enough of, and they're flying off the shelves. I'm telling you, you're gonna get in there. They may kick you out of the queue. You may see thousands in front of you. If you go and you post that on your Facebook page, you look crazy. I'm gonna tell you that, and I'm gonna be honest with you. You look crazy, and it's not a good look for your business. I'm gonna be totally honest with you, because I see it. I see people talking about things that go wrong. People don't want to shop with people that have issues like that. They just don't. If something happens, these are limited time offers. And we are already crazy during this season. It's even crazier now with the hyper growth that we're having. Scentsy can't keep up, guys. Like, Scentsy cannot keep up with what we're doing. be glad that's a problem. Because there's some businesses that are legit having to shut down. But don't, oh my God. Can y'all hear me? My lights just went on, like they flickered. It's like about to start raining really bad over here. But that's all I want to say, because I see it and I saw it a lot and I addressed it. Again, you can put whatever you want on your feed, but if you're trying to run a business, guys, be very mindful of that. It's just not a good look. And just like they said, you may not get it and you may have to have a backup plan. But it's not the end of the world, guys. It really isn't. I promise you. Take your time. You know, one of the biggest things that I've learned from many superstar directors is pre-orders, right? If many of you, I got a lot of inboxes about my pre-order form that I posted today. Those are the type of things that you have to do. You got to prep. I always tell you guys, if you're posting on September 1 about this, you're already late to the game. You got to do it a week or two before. You got to get all these people that are moving and shaking, they already have $1,000 in orders, just like Marissa said, from a week before, right? So just keep that in mind. Get your ducks in a row. It is a longer thing, but I know a way that you can go, and maybe I'll do this off this training, but I know a way that you can go in and create your host rewards. You can set up all the party with the same amount of PRV as maybe the Jack Skeleton, the mini warmers, and you can put placeholders in there. There's a way to do it. And I will try to do a video or something before September 1 to kind of give you some understanding on that. We're actually just talking about that in one of our star director groups. So that's that. That's all I want to say is it's going to be rough, but we'll get through it, and just be glad that you got something to be rough about. Now, I'm going to say really quick, Lucy was not, she was driving. So she sent me the top 10. Now this is top 10 in Lucy's whole group, which includes all of us, right? And that's almost 800 consultants. Top 10 in PRV, she sent me a screenshot. So Barbara, this is Barbara Ramirez, number 1, 3,339. She cut off the last name, so I can't see the last name. Amanda, I think it's Amanda. I don't know, guys. 2960. Jessica Villareal, myself at 2803. Mackenzie Morgan at 2593. Ashley, I believe it's Strickland, 2416. Kaylee MUR 2011. Adriana Corrales 1977. Kimberly, I don't be knowing how. Xavier, is that what you? Woo, I got it. Okay. 1915. Sherry KNO 1801, and Shanta Harris at 1799. Mind you, Shanta done hit certified level 1, get her to lead in less than 20 something days. I'm just saying. Okay, so that is that. Alrighty, guys, I got like a lot for y'all, and I even figured out how to screen share, so y'all are gonna see my phone. I'm gonna show y'all some things. It's gonna be a lot, so let's just get started. So Instagram. If many of you are wondering why Instagram, right? Lord Jesus. Oh yes, and Barbara promoted a Superstar Consultant, guys. One stop from director. So why Instagram? Instagram is probably one of the hottest platforms right now. I'm going to be totally honest with you. In our form of business, in our industry, right? I know many of the leaders within the organization have been doing amazing things with Instagram. They have stepped up their game. They are posting consistently, and it has definitely changed their business, okay? So why Instagram, right? There are over 1 billion active users on Instagram. There's over 500 million daily users that come back to the platform every single day. It's one of the fastest growing platforms. Instagram is an aesthetic platform, okay? What does that mean? That means it's an eye-appealing platform. And I'm going to be totally honest with you, and I'm going to give you this caveat before we go any further. Guys, this is just another strategy, just like any other strategy in a business. Sometimes people have this type of mentality. They say, oh no, that's too much. I can't learn all that. I can't do all that. I'm not that type of person. Guess what? None of us are. We all learned it. We all got to get in there. We got to take the time to try to find new ways, and especially the way the world is right now, to reach our customers, to grow relationships, to build, and not just be a seller, because that gets tiresome. People don't want to see you no more if all you're posting is a sell or a flyer. I'm going to tell you right now, Instagram and no platform is going to be your platform. You have got to get away from that. Okay, so it is an aesthetic, appealing platform. It means Instagram was made to post nice looking pictures, okay? It's the eye appeal that people are looking at. Okay, so you have your feed, and then you have many other pieces to that platform. And I'm gonna go over when I screen share my phone with you and show you some of the things, okay? I can't do everything that I've done in Instagram in this 30, 45 minutes, but I'm gonna try to cover as much as I can. It's spontaneous, it's fun, it's behind the scenes, and people are nosy. I'm gonna tell you, people are legit nosy. They wanna know all the things, even if they don't tell you. I promise, they looking, boo. They wanna know what you're doing. They wanna know how your business is doing. All that Scentsy stuff you've been talking about forever, is it legit? I'm gonna tell you, one of my own cousins the other day, she came to my house, kind of somebody who's always been like, you know, never. She's bought here and there for me, maybe a couple of times in, I don't know, however long I was here, 10 years almost. And she says, wow, Jess, I follow your Instagram, because she's not on Facebook. And she says, all those people that said you couldn't do it, and look, you show right. So make sure that you become a great storyteller on this platform, because that is what you have to do. This platform is made for you to tell your story in so many ways. Okay. So I know what I'm going to tell you. Like I said, many may not want to hear it, or many may have pullback from it. But again, this is just another business strategy to add to your tool belt. And I'm gonna be honest with you. You gotta show up. Do you think I want to get on stories every day? Do you think I want to go post every single day on my Instagram? You know, sometimes I even have my own family telling me, my mom, my brother, dang, you always on that, you always on that. You sure right, because I run a business, and it's not gonna change. Not for you or not for anybody else. The same way everybody goes into their storefront, I got to show up every single day. And if I don't jump on and I'm relevant, I'm going to fall to the wayside like everybody else. So I have to show up. Okay? You must be relevant so people know who you are and where to find you. This kills me, y'all. Like, if this is that big of an issue, I don't know what to tell you. Then maybe social media is not for you. If you do not have a public account, why are you doing social media? Like, it's a business. You've got to have people be able to find you. And if you're private, they're not gonna find you. Okay, just remember that. Maybe you want your personal to be private, but you need an account where it's public that you can share your business with. Okay. Number one, feed and pics, okay? And again, when we know better, we do better. That's one of my favorite quotes from Oprah. And sometimes many of us just don't know. But that's why you learn and you invest in things like this, okay? Guys, if all that is on your feed right now, and even in your stories, if it is all workstation flyers, and if it's all flyers about this is the kit, it's $59, this is the kit, it's $99, do you want this warmer that Scentsy styled in their home, not mine? You got to rethink it, because people are going to scroll past you and you're going to be irrelevant. Then you're going to say, I post, but I don't get no interaction. It's because you're posting what 100,000 other Scentsy. Oh, I just got a PWS order. What 100,000 Scentsy consultants are posting. you're not standing out. Okay. 2, content. This is the hardest thing. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. It's content. You got, and I'm gonna show you this when we go in here. I just want to give you these key things to think about before I go to the phone, because then when I go to the phone, you're not gonna be listening to me. You're gonna be like engaged watching me. So content. Okay, you have got to understand that on an Instagram platform, it's not like Facebook. Okay, every picture you take does not need to be shared immediately. I highly recommend that you start thinking, right? I don't care if you're out and about at Family Dollar. I don't care if you're out and about at the park. I don't care if you're out and about walking. Wherever it is. I want you to start thinking when it comes to content, how can you give value to the people that are following you? Because I'm going to tell you, if you're using this platform as just a way to vent, a way to show your flyers, a way to just always focus on the sale, then you're doing it all wrong. You have to think about every single post, every single story. How can I give value to someone for them to keep coming back? Because I want you to think about it from your viewpoint. What are those people's what are those people that you seem to get engulfed in, and you can go and look through their whole damn stories for an hour? What are those people doing that draws you to them? That's the type of value you want to give. Okay. What is it that the type of things are the people are they posting or talking about that makes it reels you in, right? Because basically what that comes down to is they're a damn good storyteller. And that's what you have to become a master at your craft of storytelling. Okay. So think of what value you can provide. This is not about you. It's about people that you're going to service or give service to, or provide education about your product, solve problems about your product. This is one of my favorite quotes, being in the sales industry, and I never thought I would say that, but it's not about what can we sell to someone. It's about what problem we can solve for someone. When you switch it to that perspective, your business changes. Okay, and you got to be strategic. I know, I get it. We got to do all the things, but if you're wanting to use this platform as a real amazing business to grow and step outside of your comfort zone, you got to be strategic. Okay, you do not need to post a kit, join, buy, clearance section all day. That's not a good mix. Okay, when you think of content, think of what you can provide for the person. Plan your feed carefully. You need to balance your content. I'm going to tell you, if you go back and you look at anything that I post on, and I'm going to show you right now when I show you my feed, you're going to get like maybe inspiration, personal, fitness, kids, Scentsy, product, and then a call to action. Personal, kids, fitness. It's like out of 8 posts, you're going to get 1 to 2 Scentsy's. And then you're going to get all the other things that I have on my highlights that it encompasses who I am. Okay. Let's see. Okay. You cannot make this about you. You have to make it all about them. Like if you guys know what attraction marketing is, that's why this platform is my favorite, because I have gotten really good at attracting people to me. I don't beg for a sale. I never have. I literally do things to pique people's interest, and then they come to me. I don't do things that are going to push people away from me, right? So you have to think about that. because there's a lot of things we can do that will push people away from us. I'm just saying. Your bio. Your bio is so important. That is like your highest real estate is your bio. You have to tell people what they're going to get coming to your account. What are you going to provide for them? Why do they need to be there? What is it that's going to make you relatable to them to want to keep on coming back? You need to think about that. Janica said, literally same. I say this all the time. I just pique interest. Exactly. Okay. Do not stress about perfection. I'm going to tell you one of my biggest downfalls early on with Instagram is that I thought everything had to be perfect. And guess what happens when you do that? You think everything has to be perfect. You say, oh, I can't post this picture because it doesn't go like next in my tile fitting. Oh, I can't post this picture because I got to go edit it first. Oh, I can't post this picture because it just doesn't look that good. And what happens then is that you become like paralyzed and you don't do anything. And 2 days goes by, 3 days goes by, 4 days goes by, and you don't post at all. That isn't going to help you. Okay. So don't worry about perfection. Show up daily. Show up. That's what matters more. People want to see you and know you're going to show up. The good, the bad, the ugly, the ups, the downs, all of it. Show up messy. And sometimes that's just what it is. But I'm going to tell you, that is relatable. If you see an Instagram account that all you see is the pretty, the up, all the good stuff, BS. Because ain't nobody got it together like that. Okay? You have to be relatable. You have to let other people, that is the best tip when it comes to recruiting and attraction marketing is, you have to make other people want your job. You have to make other people want to do what you're doing because you're having so much fun. You're giving so much positivity. And yes, you have bad days, but guess what? You get up and keep it moving because that's what people want. And especially right now with so much craziness going on. Okay? Dude, you got to show your face. If you are not posting, and I know people talk about me all the time, but guess what? I don't care if you talk about me. Talk about me. They say this chick, all she does is selfies. And guess what? It's a proven fact. You will get more engagement. You will get more attraction if people know, like, and trust you. If they see your face and you show up and you show up and you show up, people know you ain't playing. People are attracted to you. But when you sometime me and you show up here and there and I can't do this because I got no makeup on, or I can't do that because no, it's just not a good day. All that fluff, that sometimey, it doesn't work. People are not attracted to that. Okay. You want to be relatable. She said, bro, I feel attacked. You're funny, girl. Yes, you must think about yourself as the best storyteller possible. The good, the bad, the ugly, the inspiring, the motivating, and the real. I tell everybody all the time, I may not be your cup of champagne or your cup of tea or your cup of coffee, but guess what? I'm not going to be everybody's cup. And my tribe, I will attract them. And the ones that don't come to me, they weren't my people anyway. So it don't even matter to me. I'm going to attract those people that I'm supposed to attract because I'm being me. Now, when you're trying to be fake, you're going to attract people you probably don't want to attract because you're not being your true self. But when you are real, you're going to attract those like-minded people. It is just what it is. You must focus on building relationships. So I get this all the time. I hear people say, oh, wow, this is so funny because I saw this earlier. When somebody said something about, it was a recruiting conversation incident, and this particular person had said something about, well, I thought about the opportunity, but I really don't like people. I don't like people. If you're trying to build a business, guys, you got to be in front of people. You have to. You might as well tap out now if that's not what you're trying to do, because you're not going to be successful. You're just not. This is a people building business. And you have to build the relationships. I hear people all the time in the sales industry say, whether it's direct sales or not, and they say, oh, I ain't got time to be friends with people. Well, guess what? You better tap out now, because this ain't your place. You've got to build relationships. Those people make your business go round. And when you don't care about them, it's just another sell for you. It may be okay for that month, but in 6 months, you're probably not going to be successful like that. Okay. Worry more. And this is my biggest tip before we get into my phone. And I know it sounds crazy, but I promise you, if you do this every single day on Instagram, give it a month, your account is going to totally turn up. Okay. So you have got to connect with people. Okay. You've got to understand and worry more about connection than what you're posting. Yes, it's an aesthetic platform. Do I go and I edit my pictures? Yes, I edit every single picture. I know how to do that. I do it fast because I learned it, because I wanted to be relevant on Instagram. I learned how to do that. So it doesn't take me long anymore. But it was a learning curve. It was something that I had to get in my tool belt. I know how to do stories quick. I know how to do a quick video snippet fast because I learned that. And this is what I want you to understand, is that all that will come in due time. But the most important thing is to connect with people. So I'm going to give you a few action tips. If you don't take anything else, and this is really a platform that you want to grow, you need to do these things every single day. You need to comment on 10 people's pictures, other accounts that you like. This platform is not a follow for follow. It's not a follow for follow. You shouldn't do that. You should only follow people that are relevant and that you want to consume their content. If you don't want to consume their content, you should not follow them. You should not go follow 100 people because you hope they're going to follow you back. That's not the type of platform this is, because that's not creating relationships, because you don't really care about that, what that crazy person is doing. You're going to care about the content that you're wanting to consume, and that's who needs to be relevant in your feed. Okay. Comment on 10 people's posts. When I started doing that every day, so let's just say, right, there's one girl, and I just think of her on the top of my head. I love her platform. I love what she does. I love her at home, her Etsy shop. I love her content. I love her stories. Like, I can get consumed with that girl's Instagram, right? So and she's got over 15,000 followers. Well, I learned this from Gary Vee. Comment. If you can do 20, go hard and do 20. Your Instagram is going to change for it. So I started doing that, and she was one that I loved. And so I commented on her. When I tell you, we comment and we DM all the time. She gives me all these tips. I have built that relationship with her. She has over 15,000 followers. She tags me all the time. Do you think some of those people are not now following me because I've created a relationship with her and I'm tagging? We're tagging each other in different things that I buy, that she talks about, that she shares on her Amazon favorites, and I absolutely love because I'm a digital planner and I go and I buy it, or things like that. So comment on 10 people's posts of accounts that you like. You mean comment 10 pics of the same profile? No, 10 different profile, like comment on 10 different accounts. Okay. Like 10 to 15 pictures on different accounts of people that you like. DM 5 to 10. I'm not saying DM them, hey, you want to join? We have a $20 special. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, as you build a relationship with them and you start commenting on their stuff, they start commenting on your stuff. You start liking their stuff. They start liking your stuff. Mind you, this girl that I'm talking about is almost at 20,000 followers, But you know what? She watches my stories all the time because I can go back and see that. Guys, I'm telling you, people are going to consume the content they want to if it's relevant for them. And if you are showing up, people are going to follow you. These things in particular, you know, say, girl, you are killing it. I'm loving your vibe. Just that simple. Yes. Janica, that is a lot of what I do. Like, if I feel like I'm already I'm already commenting and liking, then I take it to the next level. If there's something that I absolutely love that they did, I'll message them like, bro, you just blew my mind. Like, absolutely amazing job. Or, you know, I mean, I'm being real, but I'm taking the time to do that. When you don't do that, you're not growing your reach, right? So those are 3 action steps that you can do every single day. And if you do that, I promise you, your Instagram is going to change. Okay. Comment on 10 people's posts, different posts, not same accounts. Like 10 people, you know, click like on 10 people's pictures, different ones. And when you start creating that relationship back and forth, message them and tell them something. You know what I mean? What attracted you to that particular story or that particular post, or how you felt that, you know what I mean? Because that will change the game. Okay, now I want to talk about more of the physical things. Like, let me show you some things, and I'm going to show you some of the things that I do. Again, please do not get overwhelmed. That is not what I want you to walk away from this training. You know, maybe you're a person that you show up pretty consistent, right? Maybe you have an Instagram, maybe you post, but maybe you get to that point that, okay, well, you know what? I need to step this up a little bit for my business, right? And I'm going to tell you, this is another action step if you don't already have this, and you will see in my Instagram what I'm talking about. I want you to think about 5 things apart from Scentsy, 3 to 5 that you love to do. That if somebody were to say, I think about fitness, I think about Jessica, because she's always posting about when she's working out in her home gym. If I think of, I don't know, the color pink, light pink, I think of Jessica because she always posting about them dang branding colors. Maybe when I think about digital planning, an iPad and a pen, I think about Jessica because she's always posting about how she's writing affirmations on her iPad. Those type of things. When people say, oh, that reminded me of you, okay? That is something that you can use as content to attract other people to you and find, because if all you post is about Scentsy, you don't want other Scentsy consultants. Why do you care if other Scentsy consultants come to your page? They ain't gonna host a party, they ain't gonna join your team, and they ain't gonna buy nothing from you. It's great because of the numbers, but at the end of the day, we ain't worried about the likes, the followers, the numbers. We're worried about building a connection to find those next hosts and those next recruits. Building a connection is what this is all about. It's not about, oh, I had 30 likes on that picture. That don't do nothing. It doesn't do anything to connect you with another human being, okay? Okay, let me see if I can do this real quick. I did it earlier. Oh, Lord, let's see. Does anybody have any questions right now while I'm setting this up? You will have to unmute yourself.
No questions, but I am going to add something if you don't mind.
No, go ahead.
I am not a super big Instagrammer. I do quite a bit of it, but I'm a bigger Facebooker, and I make my stories pretty interactive or funny or whatever, you know. And something that I have implemented lately is doing that this or that, you know, like if y'all have seen those flyers that are this or that, like this warmer or that warmer kind of thing. You can find them on Pinterest or make your own. People are actually responding to my stories with they are choosing this or that. So that opens up a window for me to be able to talk about the cost of the warmer and, you know, whatever, you know. So I just wanted to add that if anybody needed that.
Jessica, can I add something too real quick?
Yes, ma'am.
So I wasn't. I love Instagram, and I'm on Instagram too, and I do a lot of that. But I recently started doing more because I started seeing everybody else. I'm like, oh, I guess I need to do some Scentsy Fresh. I guess I got, I'm just because it's attraction marketing, right? So I started doing more of that, but kind of just separate. But you'll notice that people, just like Jessica said, are watching you. Like I just posted a picture of a 6-pack of fall, saying that I'm about to send this bundle out. I got 3 6-packs, and they let me pick them. I mean, so they're watching you. But I also wanted to say you can do separate marketing on both platforms because I don't post to my stories on Facebook all the time. It's certain content that I do. And sometimes people on Facebook who are not following me on Instagram, they'll say, well, I thought, I saw something or I read something or blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, then you got to follow me on Instagram for that one. I do 2 different platforms, 2 different things. I will do it sometimes, but, I mean, they're looking. And if they're going to engage that way, I'm like, go on over to Instagram, follow me over there, get you an account.
So true. Janica said, Marissa, Lucy literally attraction marketed me into Scentsy Fresh. That's so funny because one day my mom is like, my family, I'll be totally honest, is the worst when it comes to supporting my business. They have been the worst. And one day, I don't know, somebody needs to mute. Okay, there we go. One day I seen that I had a PWS of like 170 something dollars, and I'm like, and I look and it said Sally Villareal. That's my mom. Like, what in the world did this girl order? So I go back and look, and I'm like, and I text her, Mom, did you just order something else? Like, what happened here? Did somebody bamboozle you your card or what? And she says, yes, I got on there because all I see you and Lucy do is spray that stuff on y'all's bed. And I was like, dang, I need some of that. And then you know me, I started adding, and I'm telling you guys, people are watching you. If I could change my mom into ordering $170, is real. Okay. Anybody else? Go ahead, Ashley.
This is me. Oh, sorry. I'm driving, so let me talk really, really quick because it's raining really bad. Everything is so on point. I love all this Instagram stuff. I just want to share my story on Instagram really quick. Whatever Jessica does, we talk and we're like, yeah, do it. And, she does it. I see how it works for her. And then I jump on board, right? She's my guinea pig because she does all the things. She takes action. So she started this Instagram stuff. And I'm like, man, I can't do all that. I don't have the time. I don't have like the patience or whatever, right? Well, 5 years into the game, I barely started stepping up my Instagram literally this year. I got 1,000 followers because I just probably had like 200 or maybe even 100, and like in 3 months I got 1,000 followers. I will say that all of my sales, I'm not gonna lie, are from my stories. They're not even from posts that I post like on my regular post or Facebook post. They're all from my stories from Instagram. I have it connected to where it shares on my Facebook because there's some Facebook people that are not on my Instagram yet. And like today, my boss, she ordered $125 just because I posted this morning with my mini diffuser, and we were both at work. So we're doing Scentsy while we're at work. But I was just like, cool. Like, she's my friend on Instagram because of my she's my boss in the library, and she seen my story and she was like, hey girl, I want this, and that. But all of my sales are from my stories. New customers are just all from my stories. So if you're not taking advantage of that story stuff, like seriously, post on your stories more than your post, I want to say, because people will just kind of keep on scrolling on your post. Like, for an example, Facebook, if it's connected. As far as the stories, nowadays people are on their phone all the time, literally like Netflix, and that's how they watch Netflix, is on their phone or whatever. So they're watching people's stories, they're watching you. So just implement Scentsy into your everyday life, and I promise you, your sales you're gonna see a change in that.
Yes, ma'am, that is so true. Right now I don't have the statistics. I was gonna pull that, but then it was like 8:27. I had to come in the office. But right now stories are more relevant than your actual feed. And then I'm going to show you in my highlights why I do what I do. Hold on, sorry. Go ahead, Janica, say what you're going to say. I'm going to look at the chat because some people are trying.
Well, I said it in the chat, but I'm going to go ahead and say it again. So when I look cute, you know, because obviously we're under quarantine right now and we don't always just look cute, I take a ton of pictures of myself with different warmers or counter clean or whatever it may be at the time. I also, anytime I am Scentsy freshing, I try to do different, you know, different videos, like all kinds of stuff, and just like have an arsenal of these things to throw up on my story at any point in time so that, you know, I have a ton of them. So that's a good tip. Also do that with photos, you know, just have a bunch of stuff.
So true. Yes. I do the same thing. Like when I actually have makeup, they're like, golly, you just took like 1,000 selfies. That is funny. Okay. So let me screen share and somebody, Marissa or somebody, tell me if you can see my screen. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Let me move this out of the way. I hate this thing right here. Okay. So all right. So I can't see the chat. So if Marissa or one of y'all can check if anybody answers anything. Okay. Just if oh Lord, really? If y'all see anything crazy on my phone, hey.
I will say that at one of the Ashleys, I saw Ashley had asked a question about following a thread on Instagram. Just follow all of us. That's the thread you see and watch people on their stories. But go ahead.
Oh, I have one too. Sorry.
I'm like, who is that? I can't hear. I mean, I can hear.
Tiffany.
Oh.
You see me? No, I was just gonna chime in and say, follow Chloe Cox because she is thebomb.com. Like she motivates me. She motivates me on the damn Peloton for my bike that I got. She motivates me on. Well, she's the one that got me started on the Scentsy Fresh. Sharing on my Instagram stories. That shares my Facebook stories. So again, they're watching, guys. If they're looking at you, every move that you do. I try to post mostly on my Instagram to go to Facebook. You can have it done like that too. But yes, stories are the bomb.
Yes. I will say that I'm gonna talk about that right now. There's a lot of back and forth with business platform and personal platform. It's totally, the only thing with a business account is that if you are using like a third-party app where you want to keep up with your analytics, like going to see what times someone logged on or how many likes you got or how many, there's a lot of analytical data that you can go back and look at in a business account. When it's personal, you can't, Instagram doesn't give you that. That is one of the main differences. Same thing if you're trying to link your Instagram account to your Facebook business page, you cannot link that if you have a personal account. It has to be a business account. I had a business account forever. I used the third-party apps. I stopped because I switched it back over to a personal because I wanted it to connect to my personal Facebook story. So I do have it connected where everything I post on my Instagram story automatically will post on my Facebook story unless I tell it not to. I will tell you that upped my Facebook stories and connection with Facebook people like, whoa. So, you know, that's personal preference by all means. But that's that. Okay, so let's go. And if anybody has a question, I know, you know, we're talking about this. So if anybody has a question, definitely chime in, but then just mute yourself just because it is recorded and we want people to be able to hear. But if you have a question, you don't want to forget about it, you know, chime in. Okay, first and foremost, oh Lord, I'm over here trying to tap it on my computer and I got to tap it on my phone. Okay, so as you see here, I'm going to tell you some of the important things. Your bio is huge. remember, you only have one link. There's nowhere on Instagram that you can link anything like on Facebook. One link. And you have to, that is your top real estate. You got to make the most out of that one link. So I'm going to tell you how I make the most out of that link. You can use Linktree. That's what I use. Linktree is free, and there is an upgraded amount. I have the upgraded. I always have the extra, just saying, you don't have to. But the reason I have the upgraded account is because, again, I'm building a brand and I have my colors. And I want to be able to change my colors, okay? So most people will have their website there. Most people may have their Amy shop, what is it called, Ashley? Shop something link?
It's the shop Amy link. I'm looking at mine right now thinking I need to remove it.
Okay, so they may have that, but I'm going to show you what I have on mine and the many ways people can connect with me with one link. So look at this link tree. Oh, hell. Sorry, guys. You know what? I just changed something in my bio. Let me see. I just seen this. Hold on. Let me change this real quick. It's link tree, and I think a dot got put in there. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What is going on? I just clicked on this. Okay. Well, I'm going to show y'all what Linktree is. That is funny. Let's see if it will log me in. Okay. So, oh no, there it goes. Share, copy my Linktree URL. I'm gonna go back to my Instagram and I'm gonna re-put it in there. Okay. So Jessica,
can I ask why is it better to have a Linktree account or say my like my PWS? Like, can you explain why you prefer the Linktree? Don't mind. I'm just curious.
Okay, so I prefer the Linktree because, okay, so let's say I have my PWS, right? They can only go to my PWS because I can only put one link, right? With the Linktree, I can add as many links on here as possible. So let's say somebody clicks my link. They can click that top one and they can see my catalog. Okay? Maybe they want to join my wax tribe. They click there and it's going to take them to my join page. Her face.
Just
maybe I want them to shop for my open party, right? So I click there. That's my open party right now. Whenever it closes and I put a new one, I go change it. Maybe I want them to go join when I'm talking in my Instagram stories about my Scentsy Club. They click there and all I tell them, Scentsy Club is in my bio. They click Scentsy Club. They don't even got to think about it. Maybe I say, do you want a free sample pack? It's in my bio. Want to try a sample pack? This is my Google form for them to get a sample pack. Sorry, that one for some reason I don't know why it did that earlier when I was doing this, where it wouldn't take me out of the Google Doc.
So clearly Linktree is the better option and the smarter option.
Okay, so then are you a customer? Join me in my wax lab. So this links them to my Facebook page, my VIP group. And the last one links them to my YouTube. Okay, so there's 7 different links that they can go find me anywhere instead of just going to my PWS at one landing spot. Okay, So there's that. If you look at my, right now I tried to change something in here. That's why it looks all crazy, because it deleted some of my emojis and I think it messed up my Linktree link, but that's fixed. So when people click on my bio, they're going to see fragrance specialist. I breed positivity. So if they negative, they may not want to follow my account. Fitness lover and work at home mama. So, and social biz tips. Those are, and when I tell you, what do you think of when you think of other things other than Scentsy, right? Like, what are people going to get when they come to your account? Okay. So your bio is super important, guys. Think about that. Okay. Now I want you to look at my feed. This is your feed, right? Okay. I don't want you to get overwhelmed. When people come to my feed, they're like, oh my God, I can't do that. I do not post a picture that's not edited on my bio, on my feed. Now, that doesn't have to be you. I know how to do these things really, really fast, and I have it set up that it literally takes me 2 seconds to edit a picture with my filter on it, and I post it. Okay? And as you can see, I'm going to show you the top picture. So you see one picture of a quote. That's positivity. You're going to see a picture of me. You're going to see a lot of selfies, because your picture is what's going to get more engagement, because people want to know, like, and trust you. Then you're going to see Scentsy with my party packs. Okay. Now, what I want you to understand is that look what I posted on there. It says, sending out all the goods. My virtual scent social participants are going to love them. All the samples of all the goodness. And I mean, who doesn't like candy? How do you spoil your customers? I never once told them, do you want to host a party? Do you want one of these? I never said that. I story told about my virtual parties. Okay? So you have to understand that you've got to stop posting about, who wants one of these? Go fill out my link in my bio. You know, you have to story tell a different way. Again, I posted what I was doing Sunday Fun Day. Then I posted about Scentsy. As you can see, I put, I'm legit obsessed. Our new fall winter catalog has launched and it's in full effect. This may be my favorite warmer in the whole catalog. Truly stunning. What do you think? I didn't say, do you want to buy this? It's $50. I didn't say that. Next, I posted this. Scentsy Fresh, all the things, because let's be real, since we're home more, I need my things to smell fresh. I can't deal with nasty and musty. This is probably one of my most used products right now. One stays in my living room, by my bedside, in my kids' room. Spray your life up. Just saying. I never said, do you want to buy Scentsy Fresh? I didn't say that. Right here, you know, because sometimes I really do work. It's not all fun and games, but in business, always remember what gets recognized gets repeated. I go hard for my people always. I never even really in there, besides the picture, mentioned Scentsy, but I told you what I do in a different way. Right here, I do IGTVs with my products, and you know, here, there is like my, what post was that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, set my 8th post. I told you almost every 8th, I will put a call to action. I talked about the warmer of the month. I said it was $45. I said, if you want one, get with me. But that is how my content flows. Again, you're going to see pictures about my kids, positivity.
Okay.
This talks about my fitness goals.
What
So
app do you use, Jessica?
What
to lighten?
I use Lightroom.
Lightroom.
So I'll just show you how quick and easy it is to edit a photo, because now again, don't get caught up or freaked out, but I buy presets. So I will go on Etsy or somewhere and I'll see a preset that I absolutely love, right? Like I love that preset that I have there, right? So I will go buy one. They're like a couple of dollars, or if you want to buy a pack with like 5 in it, you can get them. You get the Lightroom app, you download the preset. So this is what, okay, so let's just say, oh no, damn, that's a video, sorry. Not that. Okay, so let me show y'all another tip. So I have all of my albums here. So y'all see how I have all these albums to make my life easier. Scentsy Clean, Scentsy Club, Scentsy Commission, Scentsy Diffusers, Earn a Kit, Fragrance Flowers. Okay, let's go to Fragrance Flowers. Okay, so let's say we have this picture, right? But the picture's bomb. I don't really use other people's pictures a lot. Like, it's very rare that you're gonna see me use someone else's picture. However, all I do is go right here to presets. My preset is Cotton Candy. That's the one that I use because I bought that and I downloaded it on my phone. I click Cotton Candy. It changes it to that color. I export to my camera roll. I log out. I go to Instagram. And it's right there. In a matter of seconds, I edited that photo to my liking to match with the cohesiveness of my photos, and I post it. It doesn't take me long. Okay? So again, as you can tell, you know, you see a lot of what I'm doing in my business. You see a lot of mom boss entrepreneurship, working out, positivity, quotes, you know, and because I want my feed a certain way. Okay? Now, and see, I don't know if you can tell, this one right here was more of a fall preset that I had used. This one looks a little darker. If you go back up, it gets a little lighter. I changed my preset there and my colors. And now that we're going, I always switch in the like seasons. And now if you pay attention, if any of you have followed me, I just literally changed all my highlights. So everything that's up here, I want you guys to understand. If you don't know what highlights are, this or what highlights are. So if you post in your stories, so this is your stories, right? And guys, I want you to understand, and I'm going to show you some of the things that I have on my stories that I post. These stories should be like a book that you want people to come back and flip the pages of and to know who you are, right? So you're always going to see me posting things in my stories that talks about how I'm working my business. Okay, so these are some of the things that I have a lot of them because I've been doing this for a long time. Maybe you start with 3, maybe you start with 5, whatever you want to start with, but start with something, okay? My tribe. Right here, you're going to see every time I get a new team member. When I was nominated for the Alice Kalikimu, whatever, I can never say that last name, Alice K. Nomination, I have it there. When my sister joined, my teamies promoted. When I get a new teamie, when they promote, new wax boss, all the team incentives, obsessed. One of my directors gave me that. When my teamies tag me on their recognition, this is all about my team because guess what? I want people to come here and be like, damn, I want to be part of her team. That's what I want you to walk away with on this highlight. So that just shows, I mean, if you look at that and I was on the outside in, I'd be like, damn, they're having fun. I want to be part of that. Okay? So that's that. This, as many of you know, I have stepped my game up with parties, and I post all day, every day about how I'm doing Facebook parties. I post pictures of when I put my host order in and they get all the free and the half price stuff. I post what they got. And this has gotten me people that say, girl, I think I want to go ahead and have a party. It says, this is my own link and I'm not done, but I'm getting $40 free and 2 half price items. If you're struggling with parties, you need to be posting this stuff. I have 4 of these packages that I can drop in the mail for anyone wanting their own shopping link. Samples, all 25, bring back my bars. Diffuse it all. I'm talking about how I just did a Facebook party with my setup. And it says, want to know how to get it for free or half off? DM me, I got you. This is, I have these in my, in albums in my phone. I post this. So they can, these are things that I print and put in packages, but I have them in digital format so that I can post them here and there, here and there. And it's relevant and I'm in people's face. Here, want a pouch party in the mail to earn rewards? I got you. Fall winter 2020 coffee fall catalog mail out prep. I'm telling y'all, you don't want to miss this catalog. Want to know how to get some free and half price goodies? All the customer love and Facebook goodie packs for all the attendees this week. Want to have a Facebook Scent Social? Super easy. You get free and half off goodies. When somebody finished this story, I want them to say, damn, I need to have a party. Okay? If you see, I do a lot of polls. Look at this. This said, I could have posted the picture, right? But I want people to give me feedback. So I put yes or no. Yes, book mine now. Nah, maybe later. Do you think I didn't follow up with those people that checked book now? Heck yeah, I did. This is gold. I'm gonna tell you, if my girl is still on here, Shanta Harris, dude, she's not even 30 days in. On her VIP group, she has so many testimonials. She is asking every single one of her customers to share a testimonial with them, whether it's typed up. She had a guy do a video of his oils that he ordered with him and his son, and she posted it in there. Guys, if you're not getting your people to do testimonials, you're missing the mark. I literally posted this in my VIP group. I said, host testimonial of how easy, I meant to put how easy it was to have an online scent social. Don't sleep on it. This was her delivery with her orders and free and half price goodies. And she said, y'all, it was so easy. I can't believe all the goodies we got from Jessica with our orders. Thank you so much. We just got these and we're ready to order more. Testimonials are everything, bro. Mailing all the party packets out. Why you should have fun with me. Here. Just sent, that was trying to get a basket party. Host your Scent Social. Okay, so that's that. This one is all about joining. I talk about how I'm about to earn a Disney World incentive. Posting join things. When somebody gets off of this story, I want them to see I'm getting paid. Scentsy is sending me money in my bank account. Host exclusive. If I'm gonna post it every 8th post, I'm gonna save it to my highlights if I feel it's relevant and I want it to be saved forever there until I take it off. Because when you're posting in your stories after 24 hours, if they are not saved to a highlight, they will disappear. Okay. This is my YouTube channel. It talks about everything with YouTube. There's not much on there, but that's that. This is all about diffusers. Every time I change a diffuser, I do a Facebook party and I'm in a diffuser. If I'm if I'm diffusing it by my bedside, I'm gonna post it here. Because when they go here, I want them to call me and be like, damn, I need a deluxe diffuser. You sure do. Okay, here, this is the one that I literally, every time I drop off an order, and I don't do deliveries, my husband does the deliveries, but the way we work it out is he does 10 deliveries at a time, 20 deliveries at a time, and he goes and drops each one of them. I create a list of how he takes it out to them, but I text each one when he drops it off on the porch, and I tell her, hey girl, your order is on your porch, make sure you go and grab it, but what I want you to do is snap a picture and tag me on Instagram. I have the snap and share sticker on there, but I follow that up with that text as soon as he leaves it on the porch, because that is when they're going to grab it. I want them to take a picture right there, and this is where they tag me. See? Tag me. How sweet is Jessica Villareal? You're interested in buying or selling Scentsy? Hit her up. That was when I had to wake up at 4 to order some dang warmers. This was my mom's order. This was another customer that tagged me. Another customer that tagged me. I talk about my VIP group. Another person that tagged me. PWS order. Every time you're getting a PWS order, you need to be taking a screenshot of that and posting it, adding it to a highlight. Okay, so now this, I shouldn't have posted that in there. It should have been on another one. But anyways, guys, if you are using our products and you're not taking before and afters, you're missing out. I put before, milk spilt that my nephew had in his bottle. After, counter clean. Bro, counter clean is the business. Okay, leadership. Anytime Lucy and myself travel somewhere, we're doing a team training, I post everything here. When we're drinking beer. You'll see a lot of on Wednesdays we work. This is, I don't know, when we had a join special, I couldn't keep up with how many people were joining. I posted that. I want people to know that. This is when Marissa hit director and we went and surprised her. That was when I was watching Scentsy SFR virtual. Guys, if you're not showcasing how you work your business every day, people are not going to know you're open for business. So that's, that was Ashley doing the call samples. I am like, my game has changed. I sample intentionally all the things. I'm going to post on here when I'm doing that. When I made almost freaking 4,000, 2,000 something samples in the wax lab, making samples, Wax Boss. This just has different things that I do. Every time there's something that has Scentsy included, I snap a picture and I post it. I don't say sell, I don't say buy, but I'm going to tell you how I'm working my business every single day. Whether you want to say that I'm coming at it direct or not, but I'm going to show you how I work Scentsy into my life, because I want other people to say, damn, I think maybe I can do that. Okay. When I'm changing out my wax, I post pictures like that. Every time you're doing something Scentsy, post, take a picture. You don't have to post 30 pictures there, but create an arsenal of pictures so that when you need them, you can use them. Thank you cards to customers. Writing order forms out. When I'm packaging, when you're packaging orders. Organization. Cleaning my office. When you have 5 people trying to take advantage of these amazing kits. Payday, that's the big one. You're always gonna see me posting about that. I just launched a new teamie on Facebook. Stop playing and join us. When I wear Scentsy clothes in my 9 to 5. All the things, dude. Look at this one's funny. No, ma'am, we don't do little green trees. But you get the gist. Anytime that I have something, I may not post it right then and there, but I have it in my toolkit, in my album to post when it's necessary. Let's see. So these are warmers. All of the warmers, how they're styled. I want people to go there and see the products. I want it to save every time I'm opening a new warmer. This is just me. Like, you can't just post about Scentsy either. Like, I want people to know who I am. I want people to know I love Nicky Jam. I want people to know I'm a Yankees fan. I want people to know I'm a girly girl. I get my nails done all the time. I want people to know I'm anemic and I need a damn heater because I'm always cold. This is just about me. Okay? Let's see. Phase. This is a huge one. I know a bunch of us are shopping on Amazon all the time. And if you're finding something that you absolutely love, people love reviews. People love for you to tell them why they should go buy something, even if it's not Scentsy. Like, if you love something and it works so good, you need to share that, because that brings more people to you that not having to talk about Scentsy. I talk about how I use my products. I talk about my new AirPod case I got. I talk about all my Amazon packages here. My workout stuff, my coffee creamer, my techie things, everything that I buy that I love, I'll post it here. Mom life. If you got kids, you gotta have a highlight about your kids. And let's see what else. The club. Oh crap! Damn it. This one is a huge one. The club. That sounds funny, but it is Scentsy Club. So I talk about when me and my son do our videos on what I got in my Scentsy Club package that always goes there every month. I talk about how I get these bars that no one can get anymore because I added them to my Scentsy Club. I tell them run and add it to your Scentsy Club subscription, and even when it's gone, they will pour it forever and ever. I show them from the screen what I'm getting in my club. Go run and add your Scentsy Club bars. I talk about the club all the time and I post it here. Because when people finish this, I want them to go to my link in my bio and go look what Scentsy Club is. Travel. Anytime I travel with Scentsy, I put it here. It's another, I work out all the time and I post that here. Books, my morning routine. I'm a digital planner and I post all the digital planning stuff. These are things that are outside of Scentsy that I want to attract people in through those areas so that eventually they're going to hear me talk about Scentsy. Okay. Biz tips, my story. That's the only one I have there. But what I want to do more of this one is I want to talk more about how the direct sales industry in itself. That's my goal there. Self-care. So I think that's the last one. Oh, vision. So I have like my dreams, things I have on my vision board, how I like to travel, positivity, do you dream, goals. And then I'm a crafter. So anytime I'm got my Cricut out, because all of those other things will draw people in that maybe you would never have known. Okay, so there's that. But I want to also show you I'll show you how I do a few things on stories because this is the things that a lot of people don't know. But I'm going to tell you, if you are not utilizing hashtags, you are limiting your reach. So I have this app right here. It's called Hashtag Expert. It's free. So anytime I post, I will never post on my feed without attaching hashtags to it. So let's say I post about, what's one of my recent ones? Let's say I post about, what's one of my recent pictures? Let's say I post about fabric freshener, right? That may not be a great one, but let's just roll with it. Hashtag, okay? I'm gonna enter fabric freshener, okay? I'm gonna click that, generate hashtag. My internet is like legit so slow. Okay, so you see all these things at the top, right? And look at these next ones. It's a lot of Scentsy. So I'm going to copy hashtag. I'm gonna go back into Instagram. I'm going to, let's say I was gonna do that, right? Let's say I did post that picture. Let's just say I did. Let's just post it. I'll go delete it in a minute because, so I'm gonna share, right? Let's just say I posted that. So I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna go into my comments and this is going to be, I literally copy and paste there. Now I'm gonna take out the hashtags that are not relevant. Hinch, I don't know what the hell that is. Hinch haul, I don't know all that. But I'm gonna keep scent in there. I'm gonna keep home fragrance. I'm going to keep, Hinch, I don't know what that, clean house, home fragrance, home, Airwick, fragrance, insta cleaning, and you weed out the things you don't want. And then I'm gonna post. This is going to give you so much more interaction and people that are gonna come to your post than not posting with hashtags. You must include hashtags. I want you to go look at the people that have a ton of followers, and I can almost bet you they will never post anything without hashtags. If you're not taking that real estate up and posting hashtags, you're missing the mark. I'm going to delete that because, okay. Let's see. So let's say, let's post a story. Okay. So I'm going to just take, so filters. I have my signature filters, right? So as you can see right here, this is, move this, where the filters are at, right? Right here. So I have the ones that I use the most already saved. So I just go over and let's say I love that filter. So I'm going to post here. So I'm going to say, I'm going to video it literally right now. Training all the Scentsy consultants. I'm going to stop. And then I may say team call. I like it to be bright and to be able to be seen. Change the color. Post here. And I add to my story, but add 2 highlights. And I'm going to put, I could put it in leadership. I could put it in wax boss. I click that and I hit done. Now it's going, I don't know, oh, wax boss. So it's gonna be the last one that I just posted. It goes straight into that highlight. So it won't delete. It'll be there, okay? I will tell you, let me just look on my stories. I think I posted one that had a poll. Damn, maybe it deleted. But let's just say I want to go post the story, right? And oh, this is what I was gonna show you. So let me show you this. A lot of people don't know this trick, okay? So I'm going to post a normal, no, a create, okay? So this is the background, right? You can tap it, no, sorry, tap there if you wanna change the color background, but it's a gradient, okay? So, I like that one. So let's say I want to put 5 pictures on here, right? So, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. So you close Instagram, you go here. So I'm going to open up the picture, right? I'm going to click this little button down here. I'm going to click copy. I'm going to close that, open Instagram back up. Look how it's going to be there. Click on it, there. But I want to get another picture of a fragrance flower because I want to showcase I just want to put whatever picture. Let's say I want to do that. I want to copy that, put back here. It's going to, and you can make a photo collage of however many you want to put there. Okay, and then maybe, let's say you're putting 5 different warmers, which, no, you're gonna go to the little happy face, and here I'm going to use a question. What is your fave? And they're going to respond there. This is gonna create engagement. This creates a back and forth conversation so people can engage with you, okay? That's that. You can even do that when you have a video. If you upload a video, I do this a lot when I'm doing like product demos. If I upload or I'm talking about a specific product, I will go and I will grab a picture of that, like on the internet, like of the counter clean or the all-purpose cleaner. And if I'm cleaning my floors with a small snippet, I will upload the video here, but then I will go and copy the picture of the all-purpose cleaner, and I will say, when I'm doing my video, I already know, I will point in my video, guys, this is bomb. So when I put that picture there, I know I'm gonna put it exactly on the video where it says, look, and it pops up right there, okay?
Jessica, real quick, I wanted to tell y'all that if you go back to your story, so like where you're gonna edit or like when you're gonna add one, Scentsy did an upgrade or whatever it's called. So you go to where you want to create, and instead of doing like the copy and paste, because I used to do that, go to that smiley face in the top.
Mhm.
They already have it. Go down. Do you see right there your pictures? You can add them through there now. No. So go through your not your camera. It's right next to your camera. So go through that smiley thing. Go down. Do you see right next to that? No, okay, right there.
That
Right
one?
next to that mouth. Yeah, you can pick the pictures now and it adds them.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
can you put another one?
yeah, you can. Just do the same thing.
That.
Yeah, and then you go back, you go down and you go to your
That's
camera roll.
Oh my.
Yeah, it changed everything.
Wow. So hey, so what are you clicking on? The camera? I
Yeah,
didn't
it
see.
shows you like the picture image. So like go to the
Oh,
smiley
so whatever
face.
your latest picture was or something that you took?
No. Yeah, yes. So you go
Okay.
to your and then it takes you like that's like the background, and then you see the little picture image on top
So
of it.
Jessica, where are you clicking when you're clicking? I didn't see. Right there on this. Where did you click?
Oh, right here. The little smiley face.
And then where did you click? I'm missing it.
And then
She
I go
goes
down to here.
Oh, I see pictures. Oh,
That's the
cool.
picture image.
Gotcha.
What?
That's
You
awesome,
just say
man.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey, going back and flipping through all the pages.
That's awesome. I do a lot of boomerangs. I do a lot of layouts. You know, if you just go down here and you play with it, guys, I promise you ain't gonna break nothing if you go in there and play with it. Like, that's the only way you're gonna learn. The only way you're gonna learn how to do different things like that. I love filters, so I will go and I will use all the filters, and I save the filters that I like the most, and they will be closer. They'll be saved here. Let's see, what else? Does anybody have any questions?
Go back to that one and then go back to the layouts that you just did. How do you save them? Patty's asking.
Okay, so the layout, go back to layout, or just where I was in the picture.
Patty, clarify.
So I mean, like, okay, it was two questions, my bad. So how do you use layouts? But you said play around with it. But my other question was, how do you save your favorite filters?
Okay, so let's say that like this one, Baddie Vibes, right? I don't have that one saved. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click Save Effect. Now it's saved to my most, oh, I keep on clicking on this like I'm on my computer, to my most recently used. You see here? They'll be here now. If you click this bottom one right here, and then you go to Save Effect or Browse Effects, there's a ton. So let's say I like the dreamy one. You can try it. And then once you post it, then you can, like this one, you can just go to, well, this one is already saved, but you go, keep on, you can't see my phone. You go to here, and then if you don't already have it saved, you click Save Effect or Browse Effect if you want to look for more. Or if you're on, this is how I do that a lot. Like, let's say, okay, so I'm going to show you guys, get a pen and paper, because I'm going to show you some of the relevant people that are on Instagram and Scentsy that are bomb.com. So our very own Lucy Lou, she, Journey of Lucy Lou, she goes hard now on her Instagram. Marissa goes hard on her Instagram. This is our superstar director. If you guys do not follow her, her name is Heather Earl. She has stepped her Instagram game up a whole lot. Chloe Cox is bomb. Like, that girl is fire. If you ain't following Chloe, you need to follow her. This is Mackenzie. She is star director in Lucy's group. She does a lot. This is Yudi. Yudi has changed her business with Instagram stories. Let's see. This is Blanca. Is this Blanca? No. Or maybe it was. Yeah, I think that is Blanca. This girl is really good. Melanie McCourt, I think. She's a star director. She's always in her Instagram stories, doing all the things. And I'm gonna tell you, just like Tiffany said, when you follow like-minded people, the only way to go is up. Because if you're focused and you're around the same people that are just giving you minimal results, and you aren't with people or looking or consuming content from movers and shakers, you're not gonna find out all the new things. You're just not. And you're gonna stay basic and your business is not gonna grow. You know, even if you don't have that with you next door to you or somebody that you have an accountability group, go follow these people. Because bro, I'll be at work not doing something. I will go and literally I'll have my phone down, but I have my headphones on, and I will click Melanie or Chloe's story, and I'll just let it roll. By the time I'm done through their story, I'm like, get yourself together and go do something. Like literally. This is the girl that I tell you guys I absolutely love, Creating with Lucy. She is a bomb. I love her. Look at her feed, how cute it is. Look at that. She's a digital planner. That's what her Etsy shop is, but she creates all her graphics. Like, she is just like a breath of fresh air. So that is her. Who else? Ray, she is one of Chloe Cox's superstar directors. She's good. The Wax Mama, she's really good. Oh, my girl, Wendy. Wendy is bomb. She is a superstar director, mover and shaker. Wendy Heath Newgas. Let's see. Patty, I know you on here, girl.
I haven't posted anything, but you spoke to me in this call, so I guess I'm gonna post now.
Ma'am, the Wickless Homestead, that's Rachel Pence. She's bomb. She's always doing the things. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys, I follow so many, so I'm not going to keep on going through there, but at least I help you find some of the ones. For any Hispanics or Spanish speaking people, this is one of my girls. I love her. She was, she's got one of the biggest teams in Mexico right now. Her name's, it's Itzel, her sister. So she's really good. She's always working, always doing the things. Very into social media. I mean, look, you can tell.
She's relevant, and she's relevant, like right
very
now.
relevant. Like, look, I mean, if you ain't, you know what I'm saying? If you're not doing all those things, watching that just makes you want to step your game up, dude. Like, for real. So, yeah.
Janica said, "Go look at hers."
Yes, Janica is bomb. Why don't I see her on here though? Janica has the bomb pictures. I'm just saying. She always has bomb pictures. But she does that. So that's why. But guys, look, I mean, exactly what I'm saying. There's a mixture, right? And look at this. What do you think is going to grab someone's attention more? The picture that's on the workstation of that warmer, or this? This just shows personality. It shows that's a real person behind that warmer. It shows excitement. It shows passion. A whole 12 hours later and still feel this way about this warmer. It's so pretty. Did you ever see her sell you on it? No. She story told about the new warmer and her excitement. That is what you want to do when you are on Instagram or any social media. Oh, look here. I mean, her graphics. Look, she talks about it all the time. This Facebook party. Her setup. Talks about the trip. In her office working. I mean, these are the type of things, the type of people you need to follow. And of course, my girl, she is bomb. Kimberly Polito. If y'all are in the Scentsy world, y'all gotta be following Kimberly. I love her aesthetic. Her graphics are, she's a freaking Canva wizard. She's amazing. So, yeah, that is, does anybody have any questions? Because I know we're probably way over. Let me stop sharing. There's so much with Instagram, so I can't pack it all in one.
You did real good because I got a lot. That was good.
Good. Anybody else? Oh, she said go to her stories. Damn it.
Oh, I'll be real honest. I was somebody who got all into the Instagram hype, and then I let the whole it's got to be perfect and I've got to have everything right just totally bog me down. And I have not been on Instagram in probably like 8 months. Like my Instagram's dead. So I'm revamping everything. Thank you for showing me the whole link tree thing tonight. Doing all that now, setting that up. That's what I was doing while I was listening. And so I'm going to track and see my progress. I'm going to tell y'all right now how many Instagram followers I have. And then I have 559 with 29 posts. So y'all hold me accountable. I'm gonna step up my Instagram.
And let me tell you this real quick. I'm gonna tell you this, and maybe I know that, and I can just vouch for us because I know we've talked about this and we do it a lot. I don't know if anybody on here pays attention, but Chloe Cox, Chastity Robinson, Ray, they are ninjas in using their circle to create more followers and to create that, like, damn, like they're killing it. They're doing it because every single time they're doing something like this, they're tagging each other because everybody that's on different areas, they see something, they see these people that they're rolling with, the people that are moving and shaking. They want to go see what they're doing. They want to go see what she's posting. And I will tell you that even maybe not so much on a whole Scentsy level, Scentsy too, because especially when we do our calls, but me, Marissa, Lucy, and Kim, when we were trying to eat healthy and trying to move, we tag each other on that all the time. You know what I mean? And that makes a difference, y'all. It makes a difference. Chloe, Chastity, and Ray did they did a challenge on Instagram where they gave a giveaway. It was within compliance. They gave away a $100 Amazon gift card, $25 a piece. It was 4 of them, but they did it just like you see all these other influencers do to get more followers and to get more engagement. Like, find you 4 to 5 people if you're wanting to grow. Create that little group and be like, okay, we need to go hard. Like, we need to hold each other accountable, but we need to tag each other when we're doing things like that to drive more traffic to you. Okay. And that's one of the biggest things on Instagram. If you follow Chloe Cox, she is a ninja freaking master at creating more followers by tagging people. Everything that she uses. If they have an Instagram account, she's tagging them. If she gets clothes from somewhere, she's showing it, she's tagging them. If she gets a book and she was somewhere, she's tagging them. If she gets a florist deliver flowers, she's tagging them. Anything, again, I tell you guys all day, reviews are where it's at. I don't care if it's not Scentsy. Anything. I get up every single morning and I go to my coffee maker and I post a picture of my Ray Dunn and my coffee. People get up and they go to your stories because they know you show up and they're waiting for you to show back up. But if you don't show up 2, 3, 4, 5 days, oh my God, Patty.
Boy.
I will show you your question. I'm gonna have to. I will show you. She said, "What has Ray done?" Obsessed. I'll show you later. It's decor.
Oh.
And but follow those people that we mentioned. Look at them. Look how they post. Look at the things that they do in the stories, their polls, their music. Like every time I post a story, you will never see me not use a filter, not add music to it, not add wording to it, because I want you to click on it and be like, dang, like it draws you in, right? That's what I want. I want to tell you my story with extraness on top of it every single time I post a story. So I hope that helps. Does anybody else have any questions?
So when you say like find your group, you mean like as in with our teammates, or like it doesn't matter who?
Anybody. You know, if you're trying to build, again, yes, it's great, right? If you have people that are like-minded, right, in the Scentsy area. Yes, I would say reach out to those people first. But if you can't find somebody that's willing to run with you and be consistent, I don't care if they're in another business. But this platform is about building relationships. And when you form, you know, a group of 3-4 people that have the same mindset, that they're wanting to grow their following and they're wanting to connect with more people, it doesn't matter if they're Scentsy or not. Roll with them.
Mm-hmm.
Patty, on that, like what I've been doing and how I gained a lot of followers, just like Jessica said, is tagging people. I support a lot of local small business places, even if they're not local, and I purchase off their website or whatever. I tag them when I get their items, and I've noticed when I tag them and they repost, I get followers.
Yep.
So you have to support other business women, not only Scentsy, just in general, other businesses, and just tag them and follow them and tag them, and they'll repost what you sent, and that's how you build up your business. I buy a lot of like little jewelry off of people, or t-shirts and cups and just whatever, and that really helps out. And in return, they purchase from me, so it's a give and take. And why don't post a picture of me laying down? But yeah, just tagging people, it really gets attention to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Anybody else?
I have a question. This is Adriana. Can y'all hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so going back to the Instagram, and I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt anybody. So going back to the Instagram, when you were doing the create a story, the little, I don't know what it was, where you were adding pictures. There was like the little, what was that exactly? Because I don't see that on my phone. Is that something I need to download?
Well, first,
hold on.
First, I will say, do you have the latest version? Because sometimes, if your phone doesn't automatically do the updates, you won't get the updates that are most recent when they launch. So the first thing I'm going to say is make sure your phone is or the Instagram app is up to date. That's the first thing. And sometimes I will tell you, when Instagram when they have new features that launch, they only will launch to certain account users, like so many. You may be in that first wave of people that gets that extra sticker, which is what they're called, but maybe you won't. Instagram is real funny too. For a long time, I had the music app, then it took it off, and I didn't get it back for a while. So it's kind of tricky. Just make sure it's up to date first.
Okay, I'm noticing now that it was not, so hopefully that'll work. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Very informative meeting. I'm learning a lot.
Awesome.
It was good. I liked it. Very informative.
Yay.
I do have a question, but it's not related to this though.
Okay. Nobody else. I mean, if they ain't answering, girl, Come on.
It's because I'm stuck right now. I'm supposed to be getting my mail, like my Happy Mail for September ready so I can ship it out already, but I'm stuck. I don't have the product list. It hasn't came since I ordered it, since it was ready and available or whatever. What do I do? Like,
Okay,
what?
hold on. Let me stop. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording now. All right, guys, peace.